Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel again and 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 again. Yeah, I'm back for another hair video. This is like part 2 to wash day, kinda. This is like my wash and go, define your curls, whatever you want to call it. I don't really believe in wash and goes because really, if I washed and I went like crazy, but I mean, we can call this a wash and go. We can call this defining your curls, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to make this like short and fast. Literally the same products I've used since my defining curls video a month ago. What? A year ago. Almost a year ago. It's crazy. Same products though, different technique. I already started off with I'm starting off with freshly washed, conditioned, and deep conditioned hair. I just rinsed the deep conditioner out with the twist that it was applied in, so that was easy. If you want to go see that, you know, check out my last video, which was wash day. Shameless promo. Yeah, but this is actually day 1. This is the day after I did that. I did my hair thing, my defining curls, so it's a little shrunken, to be honest, but it's actually bigger than it usually is on day 1, so I'm kind of excited. I have a different part going on. Normally it's parted on this side. I don't know if anybody noticed, but today it's parted on this side. It's just so big and I love it. Okay, so yeah, freshly washed, conditioned hair. You don't have to use every product that I use in this video. With all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's just jump right into it because, okay y'all, like I said, this is freshly washed hair. I just dried my hair, took a little bit of excess water out with that t-shirt that you just saw. This is how I rinse my hair out of the deep conditioner. I don't even take my twist out. I just leave them like they are, and yeah, and I'm just going to take the first few, like the very front, middle, and leave the back ones out. I'm going to take the front and I'm going to gather them in the top of my head just so that they're out of the way, because I work evenly. I don't work on one side only anymore. I just work on one side and then the other. Like, I evenly distribute, if that makes sense. So yeah, then I'm just going to pin the excess 2 up with another clip. You know, they're from Sally's, so get the hook up. They have no teeth to be extra. And I'm gonna take this twist apart and I'm gonna move the top twist, you know, pin that up too, clip that up, pin, clip, yeah, clip that up too, and start working on this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna finger detangle lightly a little bit because it's moisturized and such. And I'm gonna take my coconut oil and I'm gonna rub it in my fingers, and then on the tips of my fingers, and then this is just to moisturize my scalp, because a lot of times during the winter, well, it's not even winter that much anymore, but my scalp is like the worst ever. So I'm literally just applying that all over my scalp so that if there is any buildup, it's like covered up, you know, with the oil. It's like secure. And then I'm gonna take this mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner as usual, like normal. Yeah, like I said, this is the leave-in I've been using my whole entire time. Sometimes I switch it out, but sometimes for the most part I don't. But you can use whatever leave-in conditioner you want. Just make sure it goes in well with your gel. Like, test it out so that it doesn't coagulate on your hair. Got it? Got it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this gel and I'm gonna focus the gel primarily at my roots, not close to your scalp because you don't want that, but at my roots. And then I'm just gonna work all that down, and then after this you're just gonna see me rake the gel through. Me raking it through is like using my fingers as a comb to kind of like, not even kind of, to fully finger detangle my hair while evenly distributing this gel. And then I'm just gonna wet it a little bit because it's just easier to work with your hair when it's wet. And then after you apply the gel, sometimes it can get, you know, it can absorb the water you already have. So adding more water will make it manageable so you don't be pulling out your weave, you know what I'm saying? So now I literally just grab the hair and I feel where it naturally wants to separate, and I will twist. I'm twisting at this corner because I have heat damage from when I straightened it one time in this area of my head. So yeah, as you can see, I'm like focusing that one on like very seriously. But yeah, just feel where it naturally you know, wants to separate. And that's literally all I do. This takes me about an hour for my whole head, which is not bad because it used to take me 4 on my old methods, and that's just not okay. But yeah, I do this once a week just to remind y'all, And I'm just, like I said, I'm just like taking one piece at a time. Yeah, it literally goes by so fast when you're just doing it, because it's just like second nature to me. So yeah. Okay, let's take a closer look. I'm gonna unravel the twist like I did before and pin the top section because I work from bottom to top. And then I'm gonna go ahead and unravel all that jazz. Look at that shrinkage. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna start saturating my scalp with that coconut oil. You know what I'm saying? Because your hair always loves coconut oil, period. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray, just putting back in that moisture that I might have lost while I was working on the other section. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my Mix Chicks leave-in conditioner and put that mug through. Now with my conditioner, I always focus it mainly on my ends, not really so much at my roots, because my ends need the most TLC because that is the oldest part of my hair. And yeah, and I'm just finger detangling. It might look like I'm doing it really rough, but I'm really not, I promise you, because I am tender-headed than a mug. And if I were to do it rough, I would probably be like balling right now. But anyways, I'm just gonna finger detangle that through. That's even distributing again. That's really, really key because you don't want product buildup and you want your hair to absorb the product as much as possible in every area as possible. And then I'm gonna take my gel, Eco Styler gel, start at the roots, and just work that mug all the way down to the ends, because I really don't want this gel to weigh my hair down completely. But as you can see, it kind of already does. But yeah, it's just less of a mess at the bottom of your hair. And yeah, that's literally it. And I'm just still finger detangling, like I'm always gonna finger detangle. And yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and start taking each curl individually, shingling method, whatever, and just feeling where it naturally wants to separate. And that's literally my curl pattern. Like as you can tell, I'm not even like moving them. I'm just dropping them as I go. And as you can see, it's very easy because you're listening to your hair on where it wants to go. You know what I'm saying? Okay, right here is where like it's telling you that it's just separating on its own naturally. So that's where I always put my finger and I just drop the hair. Just drop the hair. That's all it does, and it curls up by yourself. Because why? Because you already have natural hair. See right there? Separate, drop. I'm just isolating it so that the definition lasts and that the product evenly goes from the roots to the tips. And when I'm done, it looks just, my back half looks just like this. And yeah, it's defined, it's shiny, it's already shrinking up because it just takes so much well to that moisture. And this is just the front of my head, and I'm exactly repeating the same exact steps. I just want to reiterate this because on my first video I still get questions to this day on what I'm doing. So normally you can put the coconut oil in the water bottle, but I don't really like doing that because if you have the hard coconut oil, it'll get stuck in your water bottle, and that's not okay. But yeah, I just really, like I said before, get that scalp moisturized with that coconut oil, and then spray that mug to get some moisture, and then put your leave-in conditioner, any kind you want, and then add your gel or your style cream, anything that works well with your leave-in conditioner, and just start defining them curls naturally. Because a lot of people think, oh, what do you do to your hair? Nothing. I just have curly hair. It's just I just use products to kind of bring that out and help my hair last and stay moisturized. So that's really why this is such a good method, is because this is personally what I think helps my hair grow amazingly. Because after this, I just leave it alone for weeks at a time, and it works for me because I don't manipulate my hair more than it needs to be manipulated. And detangling is good once a week. I do all this. This is like a religious thing for me. I do this every week, and I mean, it just works for me. Whatever works for you works for you. This is just, hopefully I'm helping you out. And this is just the finished product. It's defined. It's moving. That's another amazing fact about this. It moves. It smells good. It's just popping. You already know. Okay, so y'all already know, if you see my last video, how I sleep with this at night. So I'm just putting it in a high pineapple. As usual, you can check out my video, promotion insert here. Check out my video that I did on my pineapple method. Yeah, and then I just take my satin scarf. I finally got a new one. Okay, it's not zebra stripe no more, so I'm moving on up, and I just wrap this around my edges, so that my pillow does not get up on my edges, because you know it took a long time to define these curls, and if one night of sleep is gonna mess them up, I'm not for it. Okay, so yeah, that's literally all I do, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was more in depth than my first one and my second one. I hope you understand it. I just tie this in the back and just call it a night. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. As usual, you can always request something down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Good night. Bye. See ya. Deuces. I'm out.
I'ma do it like I ain't been done. I'ma do it like I ain't been done.